What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Alter Ego. We are in young adulthood. Oh, so does that mean young adult, old?
Yep,
Okay.
pretty much. So this is part 3, I suppose. But again, stuff could happen that would make you not make it to adulthood.
True.
Depending on your decisions,
We
or
might die, but I'm in control here. Corey's gonna be my narrator for this part of my life, and this beautiful young woman that we are is gonna have some fun.
yeah. Recap. I actually did pretty good on the last playthrough. I made us extra money, even though I lost a little bit of it, and we got our intelligence back. And we're actually dating Frank, I believe.
Yeah, and doing the things in the sides, the white boxes, those actually pushed the story further, so you don't actually have to go down the tree. It just gives you more options for social or health or stuff like that. But you can just go to school, or you can just go on dates and stuff and do like that.
So we got more categories, you guys, and here we go. Welcome to Young Adulthood. The great question, which I have not been able to answer despite my 30 years of research into the feminine soul, is what does a woman want? Sigmund Freud, quoted in Charles Rollo, Psychiatry in American Life, 1963.
Boom.
Alright, so as you're aware, Jerry, you are in young adulthood as a beautiful young lady, and there are 7 stages to life in Alter Ego. You play from birth until death. Whenever that may be, your game is saved automatically. So, you can pick any icon or subject you like.
Alright.
You can even go shopping now,
Yeah,
which is
it
a new
looks
one.
like we have shopping, and we can have a proposal, and we can have a baby.
Kids, they ruin everything. Kids, they ruin everything.
I'm going to start right here. Beep.
I can't say that. Oh, warning, the episode contains subjects of a sexual manner. Right out the gate, man.
Yes.
Do you wish to continue? Okay.
Calls.
Well, while walking down a deserted street, a stretched limousine screeches to a halt by the curve. A woman dressed in a long black overcoat steps out and walks quickly towards you, peering back over her shoulder through large round sunglasses.
Okay.
She is extremely tall. Leaning over you and resting her trembling hand lightly on your arm, she speaks through a heavily accent in a slow, halting speech. I am a stranger to you, but you must help me. My life and my lives of innocent others are in great jeopardy.
I got the chills when she reached and touched me with her trembling hands.
She produces a small box addressed to someone in a nearby residential area. You must deliver this package. Please be discreet. No police. If police are involved, they will be killed again.
They will
What?
kill again.
They will kill again. What? You barely realize what has happened when the woman turns, gets back into the limousine, and roars off, leaving you with the package.
I don't want to die.
Seconds later, another long black car speeds by in that direction. So, what are we gonna do? You cooperate with whoever's in the vehicle.
I want to be in a movie. I'm cooperating.
You arrive at the address. It's a huge split-level house with a Rolls Royce, a Jaguar, and a Porsche parked in the driveway. Oh, damn. You ring the bell, and a tan middle-aged man with silver hair and deep blue eyes comes to the door in a satin smoking jacket and silk pajama pants. You deliver the package and turn to walk away. He asks you if you'd like to stop in for a drink.
I'm gonna go home.
Suit yourself. Opportunity knocked. You headed out the door.
I don't want to get any more involved in that stuff.
Yeah, because a strange foreign lady asks you to do something. That's just... Yeah, it's weird. I understand.
And what did it say? It said sexual stuff in this, so that he probably would have tried to do something.
Oh, shit. He would have.
Yeah.
Ooh, man. Good thing we did leave. Alright. So lately, nothing seems to be going right for you. It seems as though no one understands you or cares about you. People want things from you, but give you nothing in return. Life is miserable, and sometimes you don't even feel like waking up in the morning.
Yeah, I'll seek help.
Well, we did in when we were a teenager. Or, yeah, I chose to do the psychiatry route.
Yeah.
Everyone goes through periods like this once in a while. I'm glad you have decided to turn to someone for help to get you through it. Would you like to get help from a professional or a friend or family member?
I'm gonna go with a professional. You go to a professional.
A professional is likely to tell you that depression is really anger turned inward, which is pretty true. It is a common response to loss, whether it's in the form of someone moving away or dying, or in form of a loss of love, as in the case of someone who has just rejected you. Tolerating such a loss can be difficult. You may have some sleepless nights and problems with your appetite, or feel just plain lousy. You may have to explore past relationships to discover new ways of coping with or expressing your feelings. It might take some time, but as a result, your overall life will improve. Do you think you would like to try psychotherapy?
I don't want to talk about Josh.
Oh yeah, that's right. Josh was the ex.
Dick.
It wasn't Jerry's brother,
Yeah,
but it's the same name.
Psychotherapy. Let's do it.
Alright, a wise choice. You can see a psychoanalytical psychotherapist, a gestal therapist, or a behavioral therapist.
Well, because I don't know what the other two do exactly, I'm just gonna go with a behavioral therapist.
True. You don't really need medication or anything. A behavioral therapist is likely to ask you to keep close tabs on your depression by filling out charts, graphs, and other aids that will make you more aware of your depression's quantity and persistence and the events that trigger it. She might ask you to practice coping statements in response to your depression.
I can do that.
When your depression has lifted, the behavioral therapist will ask you to maintain records of your mood for a while so that she can follow your progress.
Okay.
Alright, so we got some more choices here. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna hang out with Frank.
Alright, Frankie Blue Eyes, as we like to nickname him.
You know what, Frank? It's time to go steady.
Uh-oh, we have been with him for a while.
Oh.
You and Frank make a handsome couple.
Handsome. Okay, well now let's go.
On a date.
Oh,
you can choose to live with him now. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, warning. This episode contains subjects of a sexual manner. Okay, he went for it. You're sitting with Frank in the living room. The lights are low, and the two of you are very cozy. Frank begins to get very romantic, and you respond in kind. He explains that he'd really like to make love with you, but doesn't have any birth control. What will you do?
Satisfy one another without having intercourse. Tell him to run out and get some con. Tell him it's okay as long as he pulls it. Ew.
Oh man.
Well, you know what? This is like the first day after, since we actually went steady. So right now, I'm just gonna tell him no. We can hold this off a little longer.
Here we go again, you think to yourself. Frank tries to convince you, but you are determined.
Are you trying to convince me, Frank? Is this all you wanted me?
For real?
Is this all you want for me?
But that's a good choice, Jerry, because we could have had a baby, right in our 20s, our early 20s. Well, we're actually probably 18 at this point, I imagine. 18, 19.
Yeah, we're young adults, so
yeah.
Probably. Alright, so let's get sociable here.
On a recent walk through town, you notice a woman shivering in an alley between two buildings. She looks as though she lives in the street. As you walk by, she crouches close to a building and eyes you suspiciously. They put filberts in pecan pie. I can taste them, she says, cackling in a high voice, then hiding her head under her arm and squinting out at you. I hate filberts.
She was like one of those old ladies in the movies.
Oh yeah, that's totally her. You notice that her body is shaking wildly and her skin seems very blue. You wonder if she might be very ill. She's a little, cuckoo bananas. So
but let me see. She might need some help, just like the old lady when I was a kid.
True. She walks up and touches your hair. No fleas in clean hair. No bats in your underwear.
I'm gonna stay.
Her hands are shaking badly. You ask her if you can help, and she says, "Doctors are the messengers of Satan."
Alright, you got about 2 more chances, woman. Trying to be nice.
You point out that she's shaking, and she looks at her hand. She leans on your shoulder and says in a low groan, "Help me, child."
I'll bring her to a hospital.
They know her at the hospital. She has been there many times before. The doctor says she is suffering from exposure. She will only stay there until the symptoms have passed. Then she returns to the street.
Okay, let's find like an old person home or something.
Your offer is greatly appreciated, but she declines, saying she prefers the roof of the great outdoors.
Okay.
Well, yet again, you're a lot nicer than other people. Oh, exactly 1 week after you first see her, she approaches you in town, much more coherent, and hands you a large, thick envelope, which feels like it is full of old rags. Open it when you get home, she says, and then walks off in short, slow steps.
Is it money?
When you get home, what will you do?
I would open it.
The envelope contains almost $100,000 in large bills. Damn. There's a note that says, "Don't try to give it back. It's clean money. It's mine. It's only a small fraction of what I have. God bless you."
What? That goes to show you being nice to people could get you something. You never... Because there's a video of a guy going around asking people to have something to eat.
Yeah.
And everybody tells him no, but a homeless guy is eating a pizza and gives the man a slice. So he gets up. He was like, "That was delicious. Thank you." Gives the man $100.
Man.
Gives him $100.
But this
like
is
that.
Insane, dude. We are pretty much wealthy at this point at the age of 18, 19 just because of a good deed. That just goes to show, man, we're a good lady. Me and Jerry are good ladies. Oh man, it's so weird to hear statements like that when I say it. Alright, so what should we do now? Should we go shopping? Should we do some other stuff? Should we go to school?
I'm not going to give her hard-earned money on shopping.
Well, you can get cool stuff though, Jerry.
I'm going to go on a date.
Okay. Go on a date. Here we go. Warning, this episode contains subject of the matter of sexual... Okay. The more you get to know one another, the more Frank gains access to your personal life. And now he knows you got money. So one day, he begins to question you about your past love affairs. Oh no, he wants to know about Josh. He wants to know how many men you've been serious with.
I haven't been serious with anybody, to be honest.
True. This, of course, is exactly what he wants to hear. Now he can play the part of the experienced lover without worrying whether or not he's messing up.
You're welcome.
A little while later, you have just been called a winner in a famous comic book publisher's clearinghouse giveaway. Check your resources. So if we go to the stats, we can see what we got. Alright,
Okay.
so our family's good, intellectual good, physical good, social good, confidence great, gentleness good, happiness, thoughtfulness, trustworthiness. We have a lot of goodness. And we have $67,212.
Well, we just got 100,000.
But yet again, we spend every turn because we're adults. We shop, we get food.
True.
Who knows if we live on our own?
What is this?
That is the age. Yeah. So right now we can check our age if you want, or our money, whatever you prefer.
What did he? What did it say? What did I get?
Well, check your money. Actually, I think that might have been the resources.
Purchase.
Oh.
Part-time, full-time, quit, personal loan, purchase a house. Leave this icon.
Okay.
That's not what I.
Well, I guess it was in the stats then. So maybe we already spent it.
In there.
I don't know.
Oh, we just. Huh.
Yeah, we can move on if you like.
All right, we'll move on to the family.
Okay. Your mother calls to tell you that your father is in very poor spirits lately. He has lost his job.
No, Dad. Why? What happened?
What is one thing you would like to tell him most?
That you feel bad for him. I hope he gets a new job very soon. That he should try to find work in a more stable field. That the most important thing is that he's a great person, and I love you.
Of course, Jerry is a good guy or good lady. Dad looks at you, and large tears begin to roll down his leathery face. He squints hard to keep them in, but they come rushing out the side of his face in long streams. So your dad, he appreciated that.
Alright, let's get some work.
Alright. I'm sorry, in order to play this episode, you need a flipping job. Okay. Oh yeah, I guess we got fired from the cook job.
Let's apply for a full-time. I'll go for it.
Well,
actually, no, we're still young. So.
Yeah, we could go to college if we wanted to by clicking the graduation hack icon. Alright, so service delivery, domestic labor, training for future career.
I'll do service delivery.
Okay.
Service delivery.
I'm sorry, you do not have all the qualifications to fill this position.
Go to school.
Alright, so enroll in college. Choose a major, have a college experience. Alright, so you want to do low emissions, moderate emissions, high emissions. Yet again, we have okay amount of money. So
I'm going to low admissions.
Yeah, true that. You are now enrolled. Your resources will decrease by 200 every time you access the college icon.
Okay.
This will cover tuition, college-related cost. You will need 12 college experiences to graduate.
Okay.
So,
that'd be enough.
Alright, let's go ahead and have a college experience, shall we?
Have a college experience. Wait, I should choose a major.
Yeah, you totally can. What do you want to learn? You can choose from the following majors.
You know what? Let's go for business.
Alright. You are almost guaranteed a job when you get out of school. but you may become rigid and materialistic. Let yourself be free to explore social and interpersonal relationships while you're pursuing this course of study. So what it's trying to say is we should probably do more expressive things with young adulthood.
So let's do this.
At a party, you meet a group of people who are into the artsy side of life. Hey, we're just talking about that.
Yeah.
They are extremely analytical people who express themselves creatively. Some are artists, others dancers, others self-styled Renaissance people. They are apolitical and non-materialistic and consider the best decisions ones made on the spur of the moment. They are certainly different.
This is exactly who I need to be hanging out with. I am impressed, and I'm going to try to become more non-materialistic.
You can't do it. Emotionally, you aren't capable of making such a drastic change in personality.
So I'm materialistic is what you're telling me. Okay.
Well, yeah, it's because our expressiveness is really low.
Alright. I guess let's do a heart.
In a very subtle way, Frank's family is trying to influence a decision that the two of you are trying to make. On the one hand, you can appreciate their input, but on the other, you are sure that they should start allowing them this kind of influence over your lives. So you're like, why are you interfering? After all, the two of you are adults and should be capable of making your own decisions. So how do you feel about this?
I'll be compliant, because there's no reason to get angry, but I'll be compliant and be like, listen, I'd like to do this. I'm like, why not? Why
I guess you
not?
can't do it. We gotta be angry. Either that or be confused.
You know what, God damn it, this is my life.
Your gentleness characteristics suggest that you have developed a style of communicating that is firm and direct. They back off.
Bam!
Okay. A little while later, after returning home from the doctor's office one day, your mother sits on a couch and lets out a cry of anguish. Fleas. I can't believe that mangy mutt gave me his fleas. She is exasperated. Goodo, your dog, innocently sniffs her ankle and looks up at her with a sheepish grin.
Whoa. Goodo's back?
Yeah. I guess we got him from our uncle.
Cool.
Oh yeah, that and all of that, we probably moved out.
Goodo is back in my life.
So everything's looking up.
Can I do this yet?
Oh yes.
Please?
Taking on jobs. Okay, so taking on a job while going to school is kind of hard. You should keep that in mind because you may stress yourself out. That's what that said. You can pause if you want to read it. What would you like to do?
Let's go to service delivery still.
Congratulations, you start work immediately. So we're making money and we're going to school. Oh yeah, which in regards to that, college experiences, you need 12 in order to graduate.
Alright, so let's go to work.
Okay. You're trying to move ahead as quickly as possible into your vocational life, but it is rough. The more honest hard work you do, the more time you have spinning your wheels and getting no place fast. An opportunity arises for you to move ahead. It comes unexpectedly. A highly influential person slips up. You could capitalize on this era and move ahead, but if you don't, the person's life will be ruined. Well, I'm sorry, but if you do move on this opportunity, their lives will be ruined. So either you can leave it alone, or you can capitalize on it, and that person may be fired and run out of money.
Alright, well, I do have school, so if I try to take on a more higher position, that just puts more on me. So I'm not gonna be aggressive here. I'm just gonna avoid destroying their life.
You remain exactly where you are, vocationally. You will probably adhere to the belief that hard work will eventually get you someplace. Maybe it will, maybe it won't.
You never know.
True.
Alright, so after that, let's go relax with this guy.
Oh yeah, Frankie.
Let's see what's going on.
Frank admits that every so often, when the two of you are being romantic, he makes belief that you are a famous movie star. How do you feel about this?
Just don't get carried away. I'm pretty sure a lot of people do.
Actually, this is quite a common way for people, both men and women, to add variety to their relationships without actively seeking someone new. It's a good sign that you are open enough to accept it. Yeah, so things are coming along pretty good with you and Frank. Who knows? We might even get married.
Alright, let's go to school.
Alright. Have a college experience. The student government organization is gathering to hold a meeting. Are you interested in running for school office? I mean, we are pretty charismatic. But again, it could be a lot of stress.
Yeah, too. I got a job.
And we're...
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, I just want my training.
I guess school politics just isn't for you.
I don't like politics, period.
Alright, so that's one down.
Let's do another one.
Okay. College experience. Warning, this episode contains... Okay.
Bam.
I don't even need to read. Dave, a great-looking male friend, has asked if you would like to spend the night in his room.
You're not Frank.
Yeah, you definitely
You're not Frank. No.
Okay, so that's 2.
All right.
Why would he even try us like that?
I know, right? Dave, the barbarian.
No, thank you, Dave. A friend of yours since grammar school has gotten mixed up in a series of bad deals, poor judgments, and impulsive harebrained schemes. He calls you up on the phone, sounding very desperate, and asks you for a $1,000 loan. Well, I mean, we do have money, but yet again, do we trust him?
I'm gonna ask him why.
He tells you that he knows of a surefire way of making a lot of money. His plan is to raise chinchillas in his basement at home for fun and profit.
No.
He has a book on it. Will you lend it to him?
No.
Nah, Jerry's already convinced. Your friend is crushed. Now he has to go get a real job.
Welcome to the real world, buddy. We're not kids anymore.
A little while later, you misplace your wallet, forcing you to arrive late to an important appointment.
Okay, at least I found it, right?
Yeah, I think so, but you were late. Alright, do you want to go shopping, Jerry? We haven't done that quite yet.
Nah, I think we need to save our money.
I'm just saying, we can see what we have. We don't have to buy anything.
Fine.
Welcome to the wonderful world of major purchases. In this icon, you will have the opportunity to purchase the material possessions you have always dreamed about. You can either cash or e.g. range credit program. So you can use cash or you can use credit if you like. While you are in this icon, I will encourage you to spend your heart's content. But please note that spending beyond your means can, and in most cases, will be hazardous to your emotional and physical health. So keep that in mind. Also keep in mind these ancient words of consumer wisdom. Caveat emptor. In this icon, you can purchase several items. Would you like to make a purchase? Come on. Go ahead and give it a shot.
Or not.
How fabulous. A salesperson will be Bob Roberts. What would you like to purchase? We could use a car so we can get around easier.
The car's a lot, though.
Oh yeah, true. But depending on what kind of car you get, there's different ones you can get. You can get a used one, you get a new one. There's different...
Cooking accessories might not be too bad, because then you could cook instead of depending on mom or eating out or going to the vending machine.
But it's your choice. It's your playthrough. Whatever you want to do. You don't even have to buy it if you don't want to. But yet again, we have to buy something since we're in this prompt.
True.
Just so that way you YouTubers can see, the different things that's available.
Because I'm a beautiful young lady, I'm going to buy me some jewelry.
Alright. You can purchase one of 2 pieces. A plain but very classy everyday gold necklace, or a pair of diamond earrings.
I'll take the necklace.
A smart looking piece that would be worth many compliments, or will receive many compliments. What would you like to pay for this? How would you like to pay for it? Oh, you can back out too, that's another cool thing. Alright, thank you for cashing in on this once in a lifetime value. Would you like to consider another purchase now?
Nope.
Alright, so that's the shopping. You can do that. Come again soon.
Oh, that's cool.
Alright.
Oh, have a cigarette. Beep.
Warning, this episode contains subject... Alright. There's a concert in the student center, and you have made arrangements to go with your friend Barb and her new boyfriend Larry. You're supposed to meet them in Barb's dorm room, then go with them to pick up your date, Frank. You arrive on time, but notice that Barb and Larry are still a bit rumpled in appearance. It seems you have interrupted a romantic interlude.
Ooh. Excuse me.
Barb excuses herself so that she can go shower and get ready for the concert. Larry is still glassy-eyed from tumbling around in the room with Barb. There's a moment of uncomfortable silence after Barb walks down the hall to the showers. Larry moves close to you and tells you that you have a bad sense of timing.
Oh, excuse me.
He leans towards you and inquires if you would like to finish what Barb started.
Really?
Wow. What
Really?
a bunch of a-holes.
Really?
What's all these dudes just sitting on us, man? That's ridiculous.
Nope.
Larry accuses you of being overly mellow. You wonder if Barb knows what she's gotten herself into.
I'm telling.
Yeah, probably. Larry, you shouldn't be doing that to
Don't
Barb.
you mess with my girl.
Yeah, she's not so nice.
Alright. Let's go to work.
Alright, you have the opportunity to attend a conference that might provide you with information that will get you further ahead in your field.
Okay, I'm interested.
The cost of conference is $1,000. Do you still want to go? Yet again, man, we could get a better position in the company and make more money.
Where is it? New York?
The conference is boring and unsatisfying. You have just wasted your money. Oh no, I'm sorry, Jerry. Alright. I'm gonna just not influence you at all. I'm just gonna let you make your own choices now. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, lady. I'm sorry, man, lady. I don't know. I'm sorry. So sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. The thought occurs to you that it may be interesting to travel to a faraway place for a little while and experience new things. Someone suggests joining the Peace Corps. Ooh, yet again, that could... never mind. I'm just going to make you let your own decisions.
Let's get some more information on that.
Okay. Peace Corps' representative tells you that you would be spending a portion of your life working in one of the many numbers of settings. The task that seems right for you is working in an agricultural community in an underdeveloped nation. This will be very few economic rewards from this.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, you will probably lose out socially, vocationally, and financially. What you may lose in these areas, you will more than make up for in emotionally satisfying experiences and the knowledge that you have devoted a small portion of your life to helping others. So, before you volunteer, your qualifications would have to be checked. Are you interested in joining? So you would lose out on money as well as social, but you would be extremely trustworthy, and there's a possibility you could gain expressiveness from it. Yet again, possibility.
Sure, I'll be in the Peace Corps. Peace Corps.
Your boyfriend Frank doesn't want you to go and doesn't want to go with you either. He says that if you leave him to go to some underdeveloped country, he will break up with you. Do you still want to go and upset Frank?
But Frank has been so good to me.
That's the thing about it, Jerry. Life is complicated.
Yeah, that's kind of messed up, though.
Yeah, just because you're leaving. But yet again, you could be gone for years, though. Like, right now we're probably 18, 19. We could be gone until we're like 20, 21. And we still haven't finished college either. So this is a pretty big decision.
I gotta stay with Frank. I'm staying with Frank.
Alright. So, we got 2 college credits. We could have went to the Peace Corps, but we decided not to.
You know what, Frank? I'll make it up to you.
While out on a date with Frank, he mentions that he has been doing a lot of thinking about what it would be like to be married. What do you have to say about this?
Still early. Yes, we all have dreams, don't we?
That's like
etc. Why don't we talk about it? Some aspects of married life must be just great. The marriage just doesn't seem right for me right now. True.
I mean, you might try to break up with us.
Let's talk about it.
If you like the idea so much, why don't you go over to the marriage icon and tie the knot? No, you're gonna say it easy, game.
Take it easy.
We're only like 19, 20, man.
Alright, so let's do the heart one now.
Alright. A close friend calls you in a very serious tone of voice. She says she needs to speak with you about something right away. Her life is falling apart and you're the only one who can help her.
Okay.
So, you're a good person, so you're going to be sympathetic, of course.
Let's talk to her.
You agree to meet. Her problem is that she just found out that she is pregnant and unmarried, by the way.
Why are all of my friends doing everything so young?
I don't know, man.
Oh, my goodness.
And she's confused about what she should do. She can't speak with her family, and her boyfriend has abandoned her. What a jerk. What will you suggest to her?
Definitely not to have an abortion. Keeping it will be tough, but, you know, it is her baby. She's going to want it eventually after hopefully she's going to want to take care of it.
What would you guys do?
Yeah, let me know what you guys do. I'm not going to tell her to give it up for adoption. I'm going to tell her to have it and keep it because...
You have seemed to given her a direct piece of advice. Suppose she follows it and then becomes dissatisfied with her decision later. Whom do you think she will hold responsible? You, of course. People who are prone to giving advice like this may need to control others as a way of making themselves feel more powerful.
Well,
but,
you might not like it at first, but when they get older, then and you start making an actual connection, I mean, then you'll be like, oh, you know, my kid is like the best thing ever.
Yeah, because there's times where parents have admitted that they've had a kid as a mistake, but they don't necessarily regret it entirely. Like, yes, there's gonna be those moments where you're like, well, you know, I could have did this with my life, but like Jerry said, it's a possibility that you will fall in love with a kid and it'll make you a better person because of it. So just something to think about.
Definitely.
A little while later, your dad has been under a lot of stress from his job.
Again?
Lately, he comes home, sits in front of the television, and drinks what seems to be a large amount of alcohol.
Oh no! Don't be an alcoholic.
The situation gets worse and worse. Soon he begins to arrive home drunk. One night, the phone rings. You learn he has gotten into a serious accident. Eventually, he recovers. This event places a strain on several life categories.
Come on, Dad.
Yet again, I mean, life happens. Right now, Dad's struggling, so...
let's do a family one.
A casual acquaintance asks you to hold her newborn for a minute. As you lift it into your arms, you can smell the sweet scent of baby powder. As you hold the baby up against your chest, it grasps your blouse and curls it tightly in a small pink hand.
Aw.
Her eyes are blue-gray.
I'm happy.
Uh-oh. Starting to have some baby envy. It must be quite an experience to care for a helpless infant. What characteristics would she or he have? Your eyes? Your smile? His disposition? Sigh. Do you feel that slight tugging at your heart? That's called a maternal instinct. Yo, and a weird thing about that is, as you get older, this shit is so hard to avoid. Because as me being 27, there's been times where like I'll illogically be like, it'd be cool to be a dad. And then immediately I'd be like, no. Why would I think that?
Yeah.
Why would I ever think that? But yet again, I guess it's a thing that everybody deals with.
Alright, we're gonna go on a date.
With Frank. Alright. While out on a date with Frankie Pooh, Frankie Sweetie, he discovers that he has forgotten his wallet. What do you do?
I'm gonna lend him some.
You discovered that the bill comes out to be $250. At least you know Frank is no cheapskate. Do you want to lend him the money?
Yeah. That's my man.
That is very considerate of you. You pay a bill, and Frank apologizes profusely. He admits he immediately drives to his home, gets his wallet, and pays you back. You saved the evening.
Cool.
Yeah, so we weren't going to be a-holes about it.
Alright, you know what? I think, let's see how old we are real quick.
Let's see, continue.
Oh, wait, what?
You can skip if you wanted to, or you can start the game over again.
I was supposed to know it? That doesn't tell me how old I am. Okay, so... I'm gonna go to live together.
Oh yeah, we have been dating him for a while now. We're probably like, what, 22, 21? After thinking it over, Frank agrees and you move in together. Alright, so we're being steady with Frank. Again, he's a pretty good guy.
So we're gonna do a health one real quick.
Sure. Alright, it's loading. You and a group of people who you work with are sitting around and having a discussion. The people sitting next to you looks up and say, I could sure go for a cup of coffee. Several people look up and agree with the suggestion. Turning to you, he says, would you make us a fresh pot of coffee? I'm all thumbs, and I would hate to go out there when there's a coffee maker right there.
Okay. Why would I be mad about that?
You must either feel comfortable enough with yourself to ignore his comments and make some coffee because you want some. If not, you must feel that it is okay for men to treat women like they are personal servants. So pretty much it's a sexist thing where you're the only female and they feel like you should make the coffee. A female coworker asks you if you were offended by the guy. What do you believe?
He didn't really, I mean...
Oh, you feel like having some coffee and everyone knows that guy's a jerk.
Everybody wanted coffee. I mean, just because he didn't... I don't care about one guy. His opinion meant nothing to me. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, you're just trying to get some coffee.
You're just trying to turn me into somebody deviant. That's what you do.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knows that guy's a jerk.
You must be an extraordinarily confident person. That we are. Well, you know what? We still got to do some college credits, Jerry.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was going to start working on.
Okay. Let's have some college experiences. During a college vacation break, you bump into a person who used to be a good friend in high school. She chose to skip college and find a job. Now she's married for the second time. I guess it might be a pregnant friend. Who knows? and has 2 children.
Oh, no. It was the girl that got married early.
Yeah.
And her parent was trying to talk bad about her or whatever.
Yeah, so that might be her now. And she has 2 children. She works part-time at a clothing factory. When you try to converse with her, she seems distant and aloof, almost resentful.
I'll ask her what's on her mind.
She says, what would you care? Besides, you have an easy life in college now. You would never understand my worries.
Tell me about her anyways. Why would I get mad?
Your sincerity causes her to see that she has treated you in a rude fashion. She admits that her life is very difficult now. She has bills to pay and other responsibilities she really wasn't ready for. Her life is routine and she gets little enjoyment out of her work.
Yeah, that's everybody.
Seeing you sparked some envy in her, but soon your friendship is renewed. She only criticized you because she felt you might be looking down on her because you didn't go to college, a move she regrets now. Your patience brings down her defenses and motivates her to take a closer look at her life.
Bam.
Yeah, so we actually helped our friend by talking to him.
Alright, I have...
$60,000. Doing pretty good, man.
4 college credits, okay.
Alright, so that's your call on what you want to do next. We can make some shopping purchases, even though we haven't done one thing. If you stroll down, Jerry, you'll see that there was a adventure one. But I guess since we didn't go to the Peace Corps, there's not going to be any more adventures. Oh, no. Well, that's all good. We still got a lot of experiences.
That's fine.
Right.
Let's go to more college.
Okay. I have another college experience. Your philosophy professor is delivering a lecture on the image of today's woman. He describes the present generation of young women as morally weak and unable to take a stand. Really?
Okay, we'll see.
He criticized them by saying they are apathetic, naive, even misanthropic. Misanthropic? Yes, misanthropic. That's right. Concerned with gathering resources and acquiring worldly goods, and unconcerned with larger issues of truth, existence, and real love. How will you react to such a lecture that's completely sexist?
He's pompous and bombastic.
His style may be a bit melodramatic, but listen to what he's saying. Aren't you part of the same world he is talking about? Don't you want a Porsche and a house on the beach? Ooh, they're making fun of us because we're studying business.
Not really. I mean, maybe I'm studying business. No, I don't want to finish it. But I don't want a life on the beach and a Porsche. I just want to have a good business. Maybe give somebody else business advice. I don't think of myself game.
You just passed through
strong,
young
independent
adulthood.
woman.
Yes, he is.
All right.
Well, that was quick.
Yeah, that was pretty fast. Maybe because all the dates we went on.
Oh yeah, good point.
Frank,
so we made some really good headway with Frank.
And we even moved in with him. So.
Yeah, exactly. So everything is really good in the love category. Not only that, but we're smart and we have a lot of money. I mean, pretty good amount of money. This may have been a time in your life when family activities took a backseat to establishing some independence.
Yeah.
In general, your family relationships are good, even though Dad is kind of rocky right now.
Yeah.
Physically, you have been healthy. You have probably reached your peak physicality. Any abuse you dish out... Oh, yeah. Sorry. Your peak physically. Sorry. Any abuse you dish out to yourself probably is likely to leave its mark.
Oof.
Alright, so you have wisely chosen to stay away from drinking and drugs to a large extent.
Cool.
In this phase of life, you have faced several sensitive issues. These include what crowd of people to associate with and what material items bring recognition from this crowd. Somewhere along the line, you may have devoted a portion of your life toward a social cause like a charity event or the Peace Corps. So your social skills are excellent.
Yeah.
You're developing a relationship with Frank. Ooh. Yes, we are. Now, regarding your emotional and personality development, you shouldn't have to worry. You're a very trustworthy person. You're that way either way. Even though we all have our secrets, you're doing a very good job of keeping your wilder side under control. You seem to be enjoying yourself, even though you experience the blues every once in a while. It's nice to see that you are not having a depressing, traumatizing life. So
strong, independent woman.
Yeah. Strong, independent woman. I'm gonna make an initial for that. SIW.
Yeah.
Strong, independent woman. Sway. Sway. It's kind of hard to turn that into a word.
Oh.
Swim. Sweet. I guess it would be sweet. Alright, so you can be sensible and understanding.
No,
Strong, independent woman.
that would be strong woman independent.
Strong woman, independent. Oh, independent, strong
So
woman.
it's gotta be SIW. So it'd be like Sue.
Strong, independent woman.
Sue.
Put that on a t-shirt. You are usually cool, calm, and collected. Vocationally, you're doing well. Yeah.
Cool.
You certainly have a good head on your shoulders. You're not only book smart, you also have plenty of common sense. Yep.
Still.
By this time, you have been feeling a little bit pressured to succeed, get ahead, buy a house, and possibly even settle down. You have gone through quite a range of experiences already, but there's a great deal more to come.
I bet.
Come back in a few minutes to play the next part of Alter Ego.
Alright guys, so we just went through young adulthood, and things, as you've seen in this summary, are going fairly well for us, and we are becoming a very, very trustworthy person.
And how about Jerry getting $100,000 like that just for being a nice man? Craziness.
So basically, not much has happened, but we're going a little further in our relationship, and our family's still doing well. We got a job, we can go into college, and we're almost done with both of those. Maybe Corey will decide to settle down and finally have a kid.
Well, it depends on what happens with Frank. Also, I'm going to try to finish college on the behalf of Jerry. And as an adult, I may try to do some riskier stuff. However, I'm not going to do anything too crazy that's going to throw off our life because it's really sweet now.
Yeah, screw Dave, alright? Screw that guy, and screw...
Larry. Was it Larry?
I don't know, Barb's boyfriend.
Yeah, I think it was Larry.
Tried to freaking sleep with me after her, and it was just not going to happen. So I still got to talk to Barb about that. But until then, we will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. Freaking skull. What? Why didn't I get a bounce on that? Are you kidding me? I've never tried to bourbon. I'm sorry. I know this is just as hard for you as it is for me.